If you got something from Social Security in January, do not throw it away. I'm dead serious right now. Even if you don't file taxes, even if you think you already know what it is, even if you're thinking, I don't need this, stop right there. Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Retirees Benefits, and I need you to stick with me on this one because there's a lot happening right now that connects to that piece of paper from Social Security, and it could determine whether or not you get $2,000 this year. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm going to connect the dots for you between what Social Security just sent you, what's happening with the new reconciliation bill in Congress, what just went down with the IRS and immigration enforcement, and how all of this ties into those $2,000 payments the president keeps talking about. This is going to feel like it's all over the place, but I promise you it's all connected. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why you need to find that document and hold on to it like your financial life depends on it. Before we get into the details, let me share something that's helped a lot of people in our community. Okay, so first things first, what did Social Security mail you? It's your SSA 1099 form. This is your official tax documentation showing exactly how much income you received from Social Security in 2024. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. I don't file taxes, so I don't need this. I already threw it away. Please tell me you didn't throw it away. If you did, you need to get another copy ASAP from your My Social Security account online. Here's the thing. Social Security started mailing these out on December 26th, the day after Christmas. If you have a My Social Security account and you've opted for digital communication, it was available to you on Christmas Day, December 25th. If you get paper mail, you should have received it in the first couple weeks of January. So, if you're on Social Security retirement, SSDI disability, SSI, or survivor benefits, you got one of these. Over 70 million Americans got this form. That includes seniors, disabled folks, veterans, widows, widowers, and people raising kids on survivor benefits. And here's why you absolutely cannot throw this away, even if you've never filed a tax return in your life. There are 5 major things happening right now that are all connected, and that SSA 1099 form is right in the middle of all of it. Number 1, Congress is working on Reconciliation Bill number 2 right now. Remember that massive tax cut bill that passed on July 4th last year? The one that's supposed to be sending thousands of dollars back to people who file tax returns. They're working on another one of those, basically OBBB 2.0. They need to have significant progress on this by the end of this month, and they're looking at passing it in late spring to early summer. Number 2. The president keeps talking about those $2,000 dividend payments. He's mentioned it multiple times since October, in November, December, January, and even in February. Just last week, he did a 50-minute interview with Tom Yamas from the National News, and between the 17 and 19-minute mark, he talked about the $2,000 payments again. He keeps saying it's coming this year, middle of the year, end of the year. The timing keeps shifting, but he keeps saying it's happening. Number 3. Here's where it gets really interesting and honestly kind of sketchy. The IRS just got caught supplying taxpayer information to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They gave ICE data on individuals who have filed tax returns, supposedly for immigration purposes. Now, I'm not taking political sides here. I'm just giving you the facts. But this is a big deal because the IRS isn't supposed to be sharing your tax information like that. Number 4. We all know immigration enforcement is a huge priority for this administration right now. Raids are happening across the country. Again, not here to debate it, just stating what's happening because it's relevant to where this is all going. Number 5. There's heavy emphasis on making sure only Americans get these $2,000 if they happen. The word Americans keeps getting underlined and repeated, making sure the money goes to Americans, verifying Americans, all of that. Now do you see how all of this connects?
Here's the speculation that's going around, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense when you connect all these dots. They might require people to file a tax return to get the $2,000. Now, let me emphasize a few things here. First, we don't even know for sure if they're doing the $2,000 in the first place. The president keeps talking about it, but we haven't seen an actual plan or timeline that's concrete. Second, normally when it comes to stimulus payments or rebates, people don't need to file a tax return to get them. The government already knows your income from Social Security. That's what I've been saying for months, and it's generally true. But here's the thing, this might not be about income verification. This might be about citizenship verification. Think about it. If they want to make absolutely certain that only Americans are getting these $2,000, and if there's all this coordination happening between the IRS and immigration, and if they can add this $2,000 payment into the new reconciliation bill they're working on right now, requiring a tax return starts to make sense as a way to verify citizenship and identity. This is where that SSA 1099 form comes in, and this is why you need to hold on to it. If, and this is a big if they decide to require tax filing to get the $2,000, you're going to need that form to file your return accurately. It shows your exact Social Security income from 2024. When you file a tax return, you need to report all your income, and this is your official documentation. Now, let me be crystal clear here. I am not giving you tax advice. I'm not a tax professional. I'm not telling you that you need to file a tax return. I'm saying if this becomes a requirement, you need this paperwork ready. Even if you've never filed taxes before, even if your income is too low to require filing, even if you're on SSI or SSDI and you've been told you don't need to file, if they make it a requirement to get that $2,000, you need this document. Let's talk about who needs to pay attention to this. If you're a senior living on Social Security retirement benefits, this is you. You need that SSA 1099.
If you're disabled and getting SSDI or SSI, this is you. Even though you're on a fixed income and struggling, you need this form. If you're a veteran getting Social Security disability or retirement, this is you. If you're a widow or widower raising kids on survivor benefits, this is you. If you're a single mom or dad scraping by on SSI while taking care of a disabled child, this is you. Basically, if you got a Social Security check in 2024, you got this form and you need to hold on to it. Here's your action plan. Step 1. Find that SSA 1099 form. Look through your mail from January. Check your My Social Security account if you have one. If you can't find it, log into your account at ssa.gov and download it. If you don't have an online account, create one or call Social Security and request another copy. Step 2. Make sure the information is accurate. Check that the amount shown matches what you actually received in 2024. If there's an error, you need to contact Social Security immediately to get it corrected. Step 3. Put it somewhere safe where you can grab it quickly. Don't stick it in a random drawer or file it away where you'll never find it. If we need to file tax returns in a hurry to get these payments, you don't want to be tearing your house apart looking for this form. Step 4. If you moved and Social Security doesn't have your current address, update it now. You don't want important notices going to your old place. Step 5. Stay informed. Things are changing fast with this reconciliation bill and these payment plans. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss updates when we know more concrete information. Now let me give you some real talk for a minute. We still don't know if they're actually going to do these $2,000 payments. The president has been talking about it for months, but we haven't seen legislation. We haven't seen a concrete plan. We haven't seen a timeline that makes sense. And we definitely don't know if they'll require tax filing to get it. That's speculation based on everything that's happening, the reconciliation bill timing, the IRS and ACE situation, the emphasis on Americans only. It makes sense, but it's not confirmed. What we do know is this: it's better to be prepared and not need it than to need it and not have it. That SSA 1099 form costs you nothing to keep. It takes up almost no space, and if they do require tax filing to get $2,000, you'll be so glad you kept it. People are struggling right now. I know you're struggling. $2,000 would be life-changing for a lot of folks watching this video. That's rent. That's catching up on bills. That's fixing your car so you can get to doctor appointments. That's breathing room. So hold on to that form, just in case. While we're waiting to see what happens with these $2,000 payments, let me remind you there's other help available right now that you might not be getting. If you're on Social Security and you're not getting SNAP food assistance, apply. Most people on SSI and a lot of people on SSDI qualify for $200 to $300 a month in grocery help. If you're struggling with Medicare premiums, look into Medicare savings programs. They can pay your Part B premium, your deductibles, and your copays if your income is low enough. If you're behind on utilities, there's LIHEAP, the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. They can help with electric, gas, and even emergency heating or cooling. If you need a phone or internet, there's the Lifeline and Affordable Connectivity programs, free or very cheap phone and internet service. I've got videos covering all of this in detail. Check the description box and the video library here on the channel. Over 6,000 videos breaking down every benefit program available. Quick heads up, I'm working on something really interesting about these $2,000 payments that I'm going to share with you in the next few days. I'm still finalizing the details, but it's going to shed a lot of light on this whole situation, so stay tuned for that. When we get more concrete information about the reconciliation bill, about whether the $2,000 payments are actually included, about whether tax filing will be required, you'll see it here first. I'm watching this stuff every day. Look, I know this is frustrating. I know you're tired of waiting. I know you're tired of speculation and rumors and maybe this and possibly that. You're struggling now. You need help now, not in the middle of the year, not at the end of the year, now. But this is the reality we're dealing with. So we stay informed, we stay prepared, and we make sure we don't miss out on money we're entitled to because we didn't have the right paperwork or we didn't know what was happening. That SSA 1099 form from Social Security, hold on to it. Make sure it's accurate. Keep it somewhere you can find it, just in case this year brings what they keep promising us. If this video helped you understand what's going on and why that form matters, hit the like button. If you want to stay updated on these $2,000 payments, the reconciliation bill, and every benefit program available to people on fixed incomes, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment and let me know, did you keep your SSA 1099 or did you throw it away? Are you feeling hopeful about these $2,000 payments or are you over the waiting game? I read every comment. Remember, you've paid into this system, whether it's through Social Security taxes or just being an American citizen who deserves support. This money is yours if they do it right. Don't let bureaucracy or missing paperwork stand between you and $2,000. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.